So I'm joined by David Ripley after a victory over Yorkshire. You must be absolutely delighted.
Very pleased. We've played Yorkshire twice. Once we put up a good show and we just came on the wrong end of some tight decisions. The second time we were very passive and got well beaten. You know, they're a big, strong county, so I feel like third time lucky, and we thoroughly deserved it. We played, certainly the run chase was absolutely sensational. It couldn't have been any better.
And you mentioned it there, the nature of the victory, of course, a fairly sizable run chase. How pleased are you with the batting group?
Brilliant. I did challenge us a bit in the group this morning to say some of the stats that we set about hundreds, 50s partnerships were a bit short for the quality that we have. So, wow, I didn't expect it to go quite like that though. 200 partnerships, 350s, and it was just perfect. You know, from start to finish, the run chase was fantastic.
And how pleased were you, especially after Yorkshire sort of rallied at the end of their batting innings as well and added a few more runs?
Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster. Obviously, we started really well. Bethan Robinson right on the money on her first game back, which was great. But then we leaked, and Yorkshire kept being very positive, and we kind of got away from us. Then we get wickets, and we look like 220. And obviously, that last wicket partnership of all but 50 did tarnish it a little bit. But we still know it was a good pitch, and we still knew it was a fast outfield. We just needed, you know, that batting line-up to show us a bit more, and then that's what they delivered. So yeah, a bit of a roller coaster with the ball, but certainly with the bat, brilliant.
And a bit on Michaela Kirk and Beth Ascott, two standout innings. What did you think about them?
Well, it's the second century part. We've only had one century partnership so far this season, which they got at Leicester, so they repeated it, which was great. And having someone at the end, you know, we've talked about that, someone bringing the stump in, taking the responsibility to get us over the line, and obviously Beth did that, and it's, you know, just see some of the delight as she's walking off, real genuine joy of her performance, and not in a bad way, in just a lovely way. So very pleased for her.
And reflecting as a whole, Dave, what did you think of the season so far?
Great. I mean, if we just, you know, one game against Derby at home when we were very much off below par, and that cost us a semi-final and been involved in finals there. So, you know, one game that kind of nudges me a bit now and again, which I'm disappointed with. But everything else, you know, we looked for a top four finish in this tournament. We've got that. If we win next week, we'll have a home tie. So, you know, those are the kind of goals we set ourselves. So, very pleasing with the quality of cricket that we've put in here.
Just finally, you mentioned it there, a straight shootout against Glamorgan for a home semi-final. How big is that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it won't define. Obviously, we've still got to go and win, but it'd be nice to be at home. Obviously, we've just won well here at home. Hopefully, Craig will find us somewhere. Obviously, it's been a busy year for him, finding lots of wickets. But to be at home in the semi is an advantage. But hey, if it doesn't work out, because the weather is a bit iffy, and I think Glamorgan are just ahead of us on run rate, I think. So rain won't be helpful to us, but if we get the chance, we've got a free hit to go and get a home semi. I think it is quite nice that obviously I expect Yorkshire to be fourth, and Yorkshire Middlesex playing each other, especially if Yorkshire have got a few players back. I think that's quite good. One of those will be out of the tournament, so it will you know, sets up a lot to play for us. So yeah, great that we're taking the season so deep, you know, to the last game of the season. Lots to play for still.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks.